And so that's what you get when you have a money that's easily copyable, and the integrity of it is in question. And that's one characteristic, divisibility. The next characteristic is it needs to be portable. So gold worked for a long time throughout humanity because it was hard to create or hard to mine. But when it came to porting it around the world, that became challenging. It was easy when we had localized economies where everybody in the community we were just trading with. But what happens when we want to do business with guys up the road who are providing a service that we're not providing locally? Well, it's kind of inefficient for me to have to carry $10 million worth of gold with me, because now I got to bring security. I need guns. I need safes, steel and concrete and carbon, and I just need all these different security protocols just to port it. And so you want your money to have a good way of portability. And so that's why we resort to dollars instead of the gold. It's like, well, you give me the paper and I feel safer transporting that. Not to mention it's not cha-chinga, chinga, chinging in my pocket. So I'm not making myself a target when I'm walking through communities. A good money is something that's easily portable and nobody realizes you're moving it. So we talked about divisibility, portability. Another good characteristic that you want your money to have is scarcity, right? We talked about another culture being able to come just copy your money or counterfeit it, diluting the value of it. It deletes the purpose of using that as money in the first place. So you want it to have scarcity. You also want it to have uniformity. Uniformity as far as when I look at it, I should be able to easily recognize it. When somebody look at a dollar, they can easily recognize it. I shouldn't have to hold it up to the light or draw a marker on it. Or what we used to do with gold coins is we would bite them to see how they bend on the tooth. Gold would bend on the tooth a certain way. Or the reason why they call it sound money is because you throw it at the ground and you listen to the sound. An ounce of gold is going to make a specific sound, and if it's not real gold, it's not going to make that sound. So you want your money to be uniform where people can recognize it across the world immediately without having to go through an intensive verification process like we do with gold and diamonds. And lastly, you want it to be you want it to have you want it to be or not be easily destroyed.